everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you so much for watching these videos. I've been getting positive feedback from a lot of you, and I just want to say thank you so much, because there's nothing I love more than to read to all my Moffat Mustangs. And although we can't read together, I can do it this way. You'll still get to hear me. Not quite the same, but it's better than nothing. We're flexible. We're making it work. And today we have a Halloween story. This one's called The Monster's Monster by Patrick McDonnell. And this looks a little familiar. Patrick McDonnell wrote the skunk book that I read in one of my last videos. So if you've watched that one, you'll enjoy this one. So this is The Monster's Monster. And here we have a little Frankenstein looking guy. And in the cover, these little monsters, they're so cute. They don't even really look scary. Well, let's see what's going on. The Monster's Monster. Here we go. Grouch, Grump, and Little Gloom and Doom thought they were monsters. But they're so cute. They're so adorable. They lived in a dark monster castle, high atop a dark monster mountain, overlooking a monster-fearing village. Their little monster heads were always filled with big monster thoughts. Smash, crash, and bash. Huffing and puffing, mad about nothing. Their 10 favorite words were no, 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 no. And, what do you think their last favorite word is? No! Every day they argued over who was the biggest, baddest monster. Who would complain the loudest? Who could throw the most terrible tantrum? Who was the most miserable? These debates always ended in a brawl. They can just never decide. One day they decided to settle the argument once and for all. Grouch got some tape, tacks, staples, and glue. Grump found some gunk, gauze, and gobs of goo. Gloom and Doom grabbed bolts, wire, and a smelly old shoe. What are they doing? Together, they would make a monster, the biggest, baddest monster ever. I think I know who's underneath these bandages. Let's see. They hoisted their creation into the stormy sky where, bam! A lightning bolt sent a powerful jolt through the creature. This looks a little familiar, doesn't it? The monster started to twitch. He's alive! Alive! The little terrors exclaimed. The monster roared as he stumbled about, tearing away his bandages. Big! Little Gloom squealed. Bad! Little Doom squeaked. Monster! They all cheered together. The growling giant reached toward them, and then, in a deep, booming voice, he said his first words. Thank you. He meant to say thank you, but he's never spoken before, so he said thank you. He crushed them into his chest with a tight squeeze. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The monster wiggled his stubby little monster fingers, and he tapped his clunky monster feet. He looked around in wonder, and he threw open the window. The room filled with warm, early dawn light, bird songs, and dewy, fresh air. It sounds so lovely. The monster smiled, and he let out a little giggle. What do you think you're doing? Cried Grouch. They wanted a monster, and instead they got this gentle creature who says thank you. This isn't what they were looking for. The monster bounced about the room, gently greeting the many bats, rats, spiders, and snakes all around him. You see that little snake right there? No, 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 shouted the group. You're supposed to be a monster. But Monster didn't think he was a monster. He didn't think he was anything. Remember, he was just born. He doesn't know what he's doing. But he was thankful to be alive. Monster became still, sniffing a hint of sweetness in the morning air. Suddenly, he let out a roar and he smashed through the dungeon wall. "Ha ha!" Grouch laughed. "He's finally coming to his senses." "Yes, yes!" shouted Grump. "He's off to make mayhem in the village. He's going to smash, crash, and bash," cried Gloom and Doom. Do you think he's going to do that? I don't think he's going to smash, crash, and bash. The rascals dashed after Monster, trying to keep up with his long strides down the mountain. "Monster! Monster!" they cheered after him. The village bakery was just opening up for the day when Monster plowed through the front door. Ooh, he's going to the bakery. Yummy. Grouch, Grump, and Gloom and Doom anxiously waited outside the shop, peering through the dusty windows. "Big," whispered Gloom. "Bad," whispered Doom. "Shh, shh," begged Grump. "I want to hear the howls and yowls." There was a tense quiet, and then finally, from inside the bakery, they heard, "Thank you." The monster appeared, clutching a white paper bag, and then he turned and headed out of town towards the beach. Aw, he got some yummy little treats. "After him," the trio cried. "Monster! Monster!" But Monster slowly knelt down on the soft, cool sand. Grouch, Grump, and little Gloom and Doom collapsed in a heap around him. As they tried to catch their breath, Monster gently patted their little heads. He carefully opened up the bag and gave each one of them a warm, powdered jelly donut. Grouch, Grump, and Gloom and Doom were speechless. Oh, that's so nice of him. He gave them a donut. But then they remembered what their big bad monster had said. "Thank you." The monster looked at them and smiled, and they smiled back, and together they all started to giggle. Oh, they said thank you. Grouch, Grump, little Gloom and Doom, and their new friend quietly sat on the shore watching the sunset. Oh, it looks so beautiful. And the seagulls playing, and the seagrass dancing, and the ocean glistening, and no one was thinking about being a monster. Oh, wow, and they watched the sunset. The end. Wasn't this such a good story? It's so important to say thank you. Even monsters say thank you. Well, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all next time, and I will be posting more videos, so stay tuned. Bye, everybody.